prom committee meeting.
The meeting was canceled.
How was I supposed to know that?
Bulletin board. Yeah, the bulletin board.
Happy Days, the beloved sitcom that brought smiles and nostalgia to millions, remains an iconic symbol of American television in the 70s and 80s. From the cool, leather-jacketed Fonzie to the wholesome Richie Cunningham, the characters became household names, representing the heart and soul of post-war American life. But what happened to the actors who brought these timeless characters to life? Have they stayed in the limelight, or have their paths led them to unexpected adventures? Join us as we take a fascinating look at the cast of Happy Days, from their rise to fame to where they are today. Whether they've remained in Hollywood or pursued different passions, their journeys are sure to surprise and inspire. Marian Ross, born on October 25, 1928, in Watertown, Minnesota, is best known for her role as Marian Cunningham, the loving and supportive mother on Happy Days. Growing up in a close-knit family, Ross developed a passion for acting early on, participating in school plays and community theater. After graduating from high school, she attended the Minneapolis School of Music and then moved to Los Angeles to pursue her dream of becoming an actress. Ross began her career in the 1950s, appearing in various television shows and films. Her big break came when she was cast as Marian Cunningham in Happy Days, which premiered in 1974 when she was 46 years old. Known affectionately as Mrs. C, Marian was the heart of the Cunningham family, always ready with a kind word or a home-cooked meal. She was a nurturing figure who often provided a listening ear and sage advice to her children, Richie and Joni, as well as their friends. Her warmth and wisdom made her a beloved character among fans and a symbol of maternal support. After Happy Days ended in 1984, Ross continued to work in television and film, appearing in various roles, including guest appearances on shows such as The Drew Carey Show and Gilmore Girls. She also had a recurring role on the hit series Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Throughout her career, Ross received several accolades for her work, including a nomination for an Emmy Award. In her personal life, Marian Ross married actor and director Paul Michael in 1951, but the couple divorced in 1969. They had 2 children together, Ellen and Jim, both of whom have pursued careers in the arts. Ross has often spoken about the challenges of balancing her career and motherhood, emphasizing the importance of family in her life. She has remained close with her children and has been a dedicated grandmother. As she aged, Ross faced health challenges, including a battle with cancer, which she bravely overcame. Her resilience and positive outlook on life have inspired many, and she often reflects on her journey in interviews. Currently, Marian Ross is 95 years old and has retired from acting, choosing to live a quieter life. She enjoys spending time with her family, reminiscing about her long and successful career, and cherishing the memories of her time on Happy Days. Ross's impact on television and her portrayal of a loving mother resonate with audiences to this day, cementing her legacy as an iconic figure in American television history. Her journey reflects a life filled with love, perseverance, and the joy of family, making her a cherished and respected personality in the entertainment industry. Don Most, born on August 8, 1953, in Brooklyn, New York, is best known for his role as Ralph Malph on Happy Days. Growing up in a vibrant environment, Most developed an interest in performing arts early on, participating in school plays and local theater productions. He later moved to Los Angeles to pursue his acting career and attended college, where he honed his craft. When Happy Days premiered in 1974, Don Most was just 21 years old. He portrayed Ralph Malph, a lovable jokester known for his wisecracks and humorous antics. Ralph was a loyal friend to Richie Cunningham and the gang, often providing comic relief with his light-hearted and sometimes goofy personality. His catchphrases and comedic timing made him a standout character, and he often found himself in amusing situations that entertained audiences. After Happy Days concluded in 1984, Most explored various opportunities in television and film. He guest starred in several series, including The Love Boat and Happy Days spin-offs, and also appeared in TV movies. However, despite his comedic success on Happy Days, he faced challenges in finding substantial roles in the years that followed. Most eventually shifted his focus to directing and producing, utilizing his experience in the industry to take on behind-the-scenes roles. In his personal life, Don Most has been married to Morgan Hart since 1982. The couple has 2 daughters together, and they have managed to maintain a relatively private family life while supporting each other in their respective careers. Most has often spoken about the importance of family and the joy he finds in being a father. In recent years, Don Most has made a resurgence in the entertainment industry, returning to acting and directing with renewed vigor. He has appeared in various films and television shows, showcasing his versatility as an actor. He has also performed in live theater and has embraced his love for music, sometimes performing in musical events and concerts. Currently, Don Most is 71 years old and continues to remain active in the entertainment industry. He lives with his wife, Morgan Hart, and enjoys spending time with their daughters. Most often reflects on his time on Happy Days with fondness and gratitude, recognizing the impact it had on his career and the lasting legacy of the show. His journey from a young comedic actor to a multifaceted performer demonstrates his adaptability and passion for the craft, making him a beloved figure among fans of classic television. Ron Howard, born on March 1, 1954, in Duncan, Oklahoma, emerged as a prominent figure in American entertainment. He grew up in a creative family. His father, Rance Howard, was a director and actor, while his mother, Jean Spiegel Howard, was an actress. This environment nurtured his early love for performing. The family later moved to Burbank, California, where Ron's acting career began at a young age. Howard started acting at the age of 5, appearing in commercials and television shows. His big break came when he was cast as Opie Taylor in The Andy Griffith Show, 1960 to 1968, a role that showcased his natural charm and talent. He attended John Burroughs High School in Burbank, California, and later enrolled at the University of Southern California, where he studied film and television production, though he left before graduating to focus on his burgeoning career in Hollywood. Ron Howard's most iconic role came when he portrayed Richie Cunningham in Happy Days, 1974 to 1984, a show that became a cultural phenomenon. At just 20 years old when the series began, Howard quickly became a household name. Richie was depicted as a wholesome and optimistic teenager navigating the challenges of adolescence, gaining the audience's affection with his loyalty to friends and family. After Happy Days, Howard transitioned successfully into directing, showcasing his versatility and depth as a storyteller. He has directed numerous acclaimed films, including Apollo 13, 1995, A Beautiful Mind, 2001, which won him an Academy Award for Best Director, The Da Vinci Code, 2006, and Frost, Nixon, 2008. His work has earned him several accolades, solidifying his status as a respected figure in both acting and directing. Ron Howard married his college sweetheart, Cheryl Alley, in 1975. The couple has been together for nearly 5 decades, showcasing a strong and supportive partnership. They have 4 children, twin daughters, Jocelyn and Paige, born in 1985, and 2 sons, Reed, born in 1987, and Bryce Dallas Howard, born in 1981, who is also a successful actress and director. The family remains close-knit, often collaborating on various projects and supporting each other's careers. While Howard's personal life appears to be filled with love and stability, he has faced challenges. His father, Rance, passed away in 2017, a loss that profoundly impacted him. Ron has often expressed how his father's influence shaped his career and approach to filmmaking. Despite his success, Howard has encountered moments of hardship. In 1985, he faced a significant personal tragedy when his younger brother, Clint Howard, struggled with addiction issues. Ron supported him through rehabilitation, reflecting the deep bonds of family that have always been a priority for him. Furthermore, during the COVID-19 pandemic, Howard, like many others, experienced the emotional toll of isolation and uncertainty, prompting him to focus on creative projects that could uplift and entertain. Now, at 70 years old, Ron Howard continues to thrive in the entertainment industry. Anson Williams, born on September 25, 1949, in Los Angeles, California, is best known for his role as Patsy Weber on Happy Days. Growing up in a creative family, Williams was drawn to the performing arts from an early age. He attended California State University, where he studied theater and developed his skills as a performer. His passion for music also flourished during this time, which would later become an integral part of his character on Happy Days. When Happy Days premiered in 1974, Williams was 25 years old. He portrayed Patsy Weber, Richie Cunningham's best friend, known for his kind heart, musical talent, and occasional gullibility. Patsy often found himself in humorous situations, whether it was navigating teenage romance or getting into funny predicaments with Richie and the gang. His loyalty and good nature made him a beloved character, and he was often seen as the comic relief in various episodes. Beyond his role on Happy Days, Williams explored various opportunities in the entertainment industry. He continued to work as an actor in television and film, making guest appearances on popular shows throughout the 1980s and 1990s. Williams also took on directorial roles, showcasing his talent behind the camera. He directed episodes of various series, including Happy Days, demonstrating his versatility as both an actor and a director. In addition to his work in television, he has been involved in theater and music, occasionally performing as a singer. In his personal life, Williams has experienced both successes and challenges. He was married to his first wife, a fellow actress named Jackie, in the 1970s, but the marriage ended in divorce. He later married his second wife, which also ended in divorce. However, Williams found love again and recently married in May 2023, marking a new chapter in his life. He has expressed excitement about this new phase, cherishing the joy and companionship that comes with it. Throughout his career, Williams has also been passionate about various causes, including health and wellness initiatives. He has worked to promote the importance of mental health awareness and has been involved in projects that address health issues, particularly in the context of entertainment and celebrity culture. Currently, Anson Williams is 75 years old and continues to be active in the entertainment industry. He remains a cherished figure among fans of Happy Days, and his enduring legacy as Patsy Weber lives on in the hearts of those who grew up watching the show. Henry Winkler, born on October 30, 1945, in Manhattan, New York City, is best known for his iconic role as Arthur Fonzie Fonzarelli on Happy Days. Growing up in a Jewish family, Winkler faced challenges with a learning disability, which made his early education difficult. However, his passion for acting blossomed during his high school years, leading him to pursue a degree in drama at Emerson College in Boston. He later graduated with a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree in 1967 and moved to Los Angeles to pursue an acting career. Winkler's breakthrough role as Fonzie began when Happy Days premiered in 1974. At 29, he brought to life a character that epitomized coolness with his leather jacket, motorcycle, and memorable catchphrases. Fonzie was not only a skilled mechanic, but also a loyal friend who provided wisdom and guidance to Richie and the gang. Beneath his tough exterior, Fonzie had a heart of gold and was deeply caring, making him a beloved character among fans. Winkler's portrayal earned him widespread acclaim and several awards, including 2 Primetime Emmy Awards. After Happy Days, Winkler continued to enjoy a successful career in both acting and producing. He has appeared in a variety of television shows and films, showcasing his versatility. In recent years, he has received critical praise for his role in the HBO series Barry, where he won an Emmy Award for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series. Winkler is also a successful author, having written several children's books, which reflect his passion for storytelling and his desire to inspire young readers. In his personal life, Henry Winkler married Stacy Weitzman in 1978, and the couple has 2 children, Jed and Zoe. Winkler has often spoken about the importance of family and the joy he finds in being a father. Their family life has been characterized by love and support, and Winkler has been an advocate for his children, especially in helping them navigate their own challenges. Winkler has faced his share of personal struggles, particularly with the pressures of fame and the challenges associated with his learning disability. He has been open about these experiences, using his platform to advocate for those facing similar challenges. Additionally, he experienced a significant loss in 2020 when his father passed away, a moment that prompted him to reflect on family connections and the importance of cherishing loved ones. As of now, Henry Winkler is 78 years old and continues to thrive in the entertainment industry. He remains active in acting, writing, and producing, demonstrating a commitment to his craft and a desire to explore new creative avenues. Winkler and Stacy live in Los Angeles, where they enjoy spending time with their family and participating in various philanthropic endeavors. Tom Bosley, born on October 1, 1927, in Chicago, Illinois, was a beloved American actor best known for his role as Howard Cunningham on Happy Days. Growing up in a close-knit family, Bosley developed a love for acting at a young age. He attended the University of Illinois, where he studied drama and later served in the U.S. Navy during World War II. After the war, he returned to Chicago, where he honed his craft in local theater productions. Bosley's career began to take off in the 1950s when he moved to New York City, where he appeared in various Broadway productions, including the original cast of Fiorello, for which he earned a Tony Award in 1960. His theatrical background provided him with a strong foundation in acting, which he later brought to television and film. In 1974, Bosley joined the cast of Happy Days as Howard Cunningham, the quintessential all-American dad who owned a hardware store. At 47 years old when the show premiered, he quickly became a fan favorite for his portrayal of a loving husband and father. Howard was characterized by his wisdom, patience, and sense of humor, often offering guidance to his children, Richie and Joni, as well as their friends. His warm and supportive demeanor made him a key figure in the series, and his interactions with other characters often provided comedic relief and heartfelt moments. Beyond Happy Days, Bosley appeared in various television shows and films. He had a notable role as the detective in the long-running series Angela's Ashes, and lent his voice to numerous animated projects, including The Magic School Bus and DuckTales. He also made guest appearances on various shows, further showcasing his versatility as an actor. In his personal life, Tom Bosley married his first wife, Jeanette, in 1949, but the marriage ended in divorce in 1962. He later married actress Patricia Carr in 1980, and they remained together until his passing. Bosley did not have children of his own, but was known for his close relationships with his family and friends, often speaking fondly of his experiences as a father figure to those around him. Bosley faced health challenges later in life, including a diagnosis of prostate cancer, which he bravely battled. His health concerns led to a more private lifestyle, but he continued to work in the entertainment industry, making appearances and participating in various projects until his health declined. Tom Bosley passed away on October 19, 2010, at the age of 83 due to heart failure. His death marked the end of an era, as he was a cherished figure in television history. He is remembered not only for his iconic role as Howard Cunningham, but also for his contributions to theater and his lasting impact on the industry. Al Molinaro, born on February 24, 1919, in Kenosha, Wisconsin, was an actor and comedian best known for his role as Al Del Vecchio on Happy Days. Growing up in a close-knit Italian family, Molinaro was influenced by his culture's rich storytelling traditions, which sparked his interest in performance from a young age. After serving in the U.S. Army during World War II, he returned to Wisconsin and began pursuing a career in acting, eventually moving to Los Angeles to capitalize on the burgeoning entertainment industry. Molinaro joined the cast of Happy Days in 1974, when he was 55 years old, portraying Al Del Vecchio, the warm-hearted and slightly bumbling owner of Arnold's Diner. Known for his signature catchphrase, "Yep, yep, yep," Al provided a welcoming environment for the gang to hang out, often dishing out humor, wisdom, and a hearty meal. His endearing personality and comedic timing made him a beloved figure among fans, and his diner became a central hub for many of the show's memorable moments. Outside of Happy Days, Al Molinaro appeared in various television shows and films, showcasing his comedic talent and versatility as an actor. He made guest appearances on popular series such as The Odd Couple and the new Andy Griffith Show. Despite his success on television, Molinaro faced challenges in transitioning to more significant roles in film. However, he continued to work steadily in the industry, drawing on his experiences as a performer and embracing opportunities that came his way. In his personal life, Molinaro was married to his wife, Betty, for many years. Together, they built a family and enjoyed a relatively private life away from the spotlight. They had 2 children, and Molinaro often expressed his love for his family and the importance of maintaining strong relationships. His dedication to family life provided him with a sense of stability and joy, even amid the demands of an acting career. Al Molinaro's later years were marked by both nostalgia for his role on Happy Days and a commitment to his health and well-being. He remained active in his community, participating in events that celebrated classic television and connecting with fans who admired his work. Sadly, Molinaro passed away on October 30, 2015, at the age of 96 due to complications from a gallstone infection. His passing marked the end of an era, but his legacy as Al Del Vecchio lives on, remembered fondly by fans who cherished his contributions to television. Currently, Al Molinaro is remembered as a warm and humorous character who brought joy to many through his role on Happy Days. His journey from a young performer to a beloved television icon exemplifies the power of storytelling and the impact of comedy on people's lives. Molinaro's ability to connect with audiences through humor and heart continues to resonate, solidifying his place in the hearts of fans for generations to come. Erin Moran, born on October 18, 1960, in Burbank, California, was best known for her role as Joni Cunningham on Happy Days. Growing up in a family of actors, she developed an early passion for performance, and her career began at a young age. Moran started acting in commercials and television shows, landing her first significant role in the early 1970s. When Happy Days premiered in 1974, Erin was just 14 years old. She portrayed Joni Cunningham, the spunky and sassy younger sister of Richie Cunningham. Joni quickly became a fan favorite, known for her quick wit and her evolution from a mischievous kid sister to a mature young woman navigating the challenges of adolescence. Her character was relatable and often depicted the typical teenage struggles of love, friendship, and family dynamics. Joni's memorable catchphrase, "Whoa, what a bike!" and her romance with Chachi Arcola, played by Scott Baio, were highlights of the series. After Happy Days ended in 1984, Moran reprised her role in the spin-off series Joni Loves Chachi, which focused on her character's relationship with Chachi. However, the show struggled to find an audience and was cancelled after 2 seasons. Following the end of Joni Loves Chachi, Erin faced challenges in her career, as she found it difficult to transition from her childhood stardom to adult roles. She took on various guest roles in television shows and appeared in a handful of films, but her career did not reach the same heights as it had during her time on Happy Days. In her personal life, Erin Moran faced various ups and downs. She married her first husband, the actor and producer Johnny O'Corn, in 1987. But the marriage ended in divorce in 1993. She later married Stephen Fleischman in 1993, and the couple remained together until her death. Despite the challenges she faced in her career, Moran found solace in her family life and often expressed gratitude for her supportive husband. Tragically, Erin Moran's life took a turn for the worse in her later years. She struggled with financial difficulties and was reported to be living in a trailer park in Indiana at one point. Her health also deteriorated, and she was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, which ultimately led to her untimely passing on April 22, 2017, at the age of 56. Her death was met with an outpouring of grief from fans and former co-stars who remembered her as a talented actress with a vibrant personality. Erin Moran's journey from a teenage star to an adult actress reflects the challenges many child actors face in the entertainment industry. Despite the struggles she encountered, her portrayal of Joni Cunningham remains an iconic part of television history, and she is fondly remembered by fans for her contribution to Happy Days and the joy she brought to audiences during her career. Her legacy lives on, serving as a reminder of the impact of beloved characters on the hearts of viewers. Who is your favorite character in the TV series Happy Days, and what do you think when some of the actors pass away? Please leave your comments below this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell to wait for my next videos. Thank you.